Recorded Books presents an unabridged recording of Madam Hillary, The Dark Road to the White House, by R. Emmett Tyrrell, Jr., with Mark W. Davis, narrated by Richard Rohan, and including an introduction read by the author. This recording is copyrighted 2004 by Recorded Books. R. Emmett Tyrrell, Jr. is founder and editor-in-chief of the American Spectator, a political and cultural monthly. He is also an adjunct fellow at the Hudson Institute and a contributing editor of the New York Sun. Tyrrell founded the American Spectator in 1967 after receiving an M.A. in history from Indiana University, from which he also received his B.A. in 1965. And now, Madam Hillary.
To the memory of Barbara Olson and the presence of Ted Olson. This is a book about an ambitious, power-hungry woman, the wife of the 42nd President of the United States, and a deep-dyed radical. She reminds me of the late Madame Mao, Zheng Qing. In China, Madame Mao was called the White-Bone Demon, after the legendary phantasm that could supposedly take on different shapes and was never more dangerous than when wearing a seductive guise. I see no diabolism in Madame Hillary, but I do see a coat-and-tie radical, a phantasm who takes on the shape of respectability. Wife, mother, first lady, senator from New York, all while harboring and insinuating the agenda of the radical left. Many are fooled, but should not be. The dodge is a familiar one. It is how the left-wing radicals of the 1960s mastered their conquest of America's institutions, from academe to the Democratic Party. It is also Hillary Clinton's strategy as she plots her dark road to the White House. In her book, Hell to Pay, the late Barbara Olson described this radical milieu that gave rise to Hillary and her generational cohorts by quoting Danish philosopher Søren Kierkegaard. A passionate, tumultuous age will overthrow everything, will pull everything down, but a revolutionary age that is at the same time reflective and passionless leaves everything standing, but cunningly empties it of significance. Even in the passionate 1960s, Madame Hillary was first and foremost concerned with maintaining her political viability. To use the now historic...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?